We started doing the DNA sequencing testing and was amazed at some of the different bacteria that came back. Then it was a question of how do we treat that? What happens when you have the DNA sequencing, it does focus your attention to particular bacteria and is very specific. And they also give you a percentage of what bacteria that is. One particular patient we were talking about, I had done culturing before, and it came back as a staph infection. That was treated, and I thought the infection was cleared, and went ahead and proceeded with a skin graft on the patient, and the skin graft failed. It's really the first time I've had a significant size skin graft that failed on a patient. And it failed from obvious reasons of looking at the wound because of something basically destroying the skin graft. With the DNA sequencing technique, and showed up with Pseudomonas and a Bacteroides that was unrecognized in the previous cultures. The antibiotic cream was then made. We put that on the wound, and within probably a week, the remaining portion of the skin graft that was still viable took. So it was a problem of not having the correct information regarding what bacteria was causing the infection before the skin graft. Now what I do, if I'm going to do a skin graft and I have any question about an infection at all, I'll do the DNA sequencing to make sure that we have that information to be able to treat the patient prior to the skin grafting. This technology needs to be advanced into the military, both in the field and in the VA system. And I can tell you why from personal experience. I was deployed to Afghanistan in 2014. There was a problem with amputations that were, say, below the knee amputations that would get infected. Then it'd be above the knee amputation, then it'd get infected, and it'd be a hip disarticulation, get infected. They have a hemipelvectomy. If we'd have had something like this, we'd have sent it off, known exactly what it was immediately, and be done. So treating our soldiers in the field, or treating some veterans that come in the VA hospital with chronic wounds would be unbelievably better.